Welcome back. Thanks for watching with me. Today I am doing Stampin' Like It Hot embossing. So I decided that I would start with a Vicky Bouton stamp. And this Vicky Bouton stamp is one that I have used a lot. And I wanted to make my own background. So I stamped florals all over a nice piece of mint green cardstock. This happens to be a Close to My Heart's cardstock. And you can see in the lower left-hand corner that I tested a couple of different colors before I decided what I wanted to use, because I wasn't sure how they would look on the mint green. So I tested out a few different colors of Distress Oxide or Distress embossing glaze and different embossing powders, and I ended up using just white and speckled egg. I'm trying to match the Simple Stories True Colors kit. I had a piece of paper that I fussy cut a corner of flowers out of, and I really loved how that looked, but I needed a better background for it. So I am using these stamps and the white to create florals, and then I'm using the speckled egg to create the leaves, and I'm basically creating my own floral background with embossing. This is something I've done a few times. It is messy. It doesn't always end up exactly perfect, but I love how it looks. So if you're struggling with how to use your embossing powders or how to emboss, and you want to just go big, try something like this where you just make your own background. It is super fun, it is super easy, and it kind of allows you to make mistakes because you can cover up the paper with the pictures or the embellishment. So I'm going to cover up that left-hand corner with the fussy cut floral arrangement. So you can see here that I am basically done. I need to clean up my space. But then after that, you're going to see the final product with that floral on the edge. And I really, really like how it turned out. I am using the True Colors. I'm mainly using one piece of paper, the True Colors paper. You can see that I fussy cut and then I used it for matting. And then I'm using the embellishment things that come with the collector's kit. So whether it is the page kit or the stickers, and we're just going to go and pick out some things that seem to work with this page. So the title of my page is Hello, and you're going to end up saying it's going to say Hello Document Today. I really love how that turned out. This happens to be a picture from the entrance to Animal Kingdom. I thought the colors matched really well with the True Colors collection, but I am hoarding the paper from this collection. I only get one sheet of each, and it's really hard because you just want to use it all. And that's kind of been one of my problems is I really, really, really want to use all this paper and I am trying to find a way. And in this particular instance, you're seeing how I found a way to use just one piece of paper. So the little florals with the white florals, the big cluster, the gray mat, all of that is just one piece of paper. And I'm using that by embossing on the background paper to kind of create a collection. I love this collection. I love the colors of this collection. I think it's bright and fun. And I want to use it all, but with only one piece of each paper, I'm having to find creative ways to make the paper last. So this is a way that I think you can also use to make your paper last. I'm just creating little clusters of embellishments. I did really like the Love This. I loved that it was a quote or a photo bubble, but it was really hard for me to find a way to put it on that looked right. So I kind of played with it a lot. I think I end up not using it. I also love these cameras that they have because they have the straps on the cameras. They have them in green and yellow. I ended up not using the big camera that I thought I was going to use on this particular collection. They have also these cute little diamond embellishments that have the two different colors, the shades of the colors on them. Two of them in the chipboard and one of them from the paper page kit collection. I use those. As you know, Animal Kingdom Up is a movie, so I used the movie film strip there, and it's about that time that I realized my camera is starting to go wonky. I think I'm going to fix my camera in a second, but maybe not. So I'm just embellishing. I'm creating a diagonal. If you've watched enough of my videos, you'll see that that's part of the things I do a lot. I really wanted to add a place to journal. Found one of the journaling cards and put it on the left there. And now I'm just going through and trying to find other things that I can use. This frame just didn't work the way it was, so I ended up cutting it and just using the bottom part of it. But it says super duper, and I just thought that reminded me of the kids from Up. I just thought that was totally their vibe, super duper. So I am looking through all the little ephemera bits. I'm adding what I can, whether it's a little clip or other things. And I'm just trying to find a lot of fun things to add to the overall page. I did have a little spot of blank space there that I want to fill. So I'm just finding little things to fill up the page. And I love how it turns out. This is one of those situations where if you have a lot of the embellishments, pull them out, start playing with them, figure out places to put them, and you can just tuck things in and make little clusters. For me, it's usually on a diagonal like this. I think that makes sure I move in the correct fashion. But everybody can find something that they like and in these kind of embellishment clusters. Simple Stories was doing a really great job of having a lot of different embellishments in their packages. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope you can find some time to emboss, maybe like I did on the background, maybe even using multiple embossing powder colors like I did. Just remember that, embossing, it looks like a small little container, but I hardly used any embossing powder and I was able to do the entire background. And I think that's something that we forget is that the embossing powder goes a long way. So don't be afraid to use it. It's a fun way to add dimension to your project. It's a fun way to make your own background, add titles, add a little flair. So I hope you've enjoyed this month of Stamp It Like It's Hot with embossing. And if you do, come back and watch all of the other ladies. There is a playlist that has all of them linked in my description below, and you can see a lot of different ways to emboss on your projects. My final part of this particular project is to use the picket fence and a Nuvo in, I think it's like forest or something, to splatter. Finally, you're going to see the final project here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye bye.